Okay, wait. I want you on the recording. Hang on. Okay, so we're live. So we're going on a couple minutes early because I want everybody to see what Donna made today. All right, what'd you make? Let me see. This is so beautiful. You guys are going to see this card later. This was, what was this? Seaside Wishes? Seaside Wishes with thoughtful journey paper. Okay, what else you got? Oh, look at this one with the, what's this paper? Wildflower,
Wildflower something.
something.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Wildly flowering. That's what it is.
With the deco and
That's beautiful. Oh yeah, with the deco.
deco.
That's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
So this was the detailed dainty, dainty garden, dainty something
Yeah.
paper. This is a retired paper. This is with the wildly flowering dies. Really pretty. I love all those shades
And the
together.
Versamark.
Oh, right. So she
Yeah.
did. Stamped with Versamark on the petunia pop paper. Beautiful. I think this is my favorite though.
I really like it. Yeah.
So did you color this ribbon, or
No,
was it already in the box? It
no,
was in the
it's
box.
a beach
Beautiful.
pool party, I think. Pool party.
Pool party.
Yeah.
So this card was made with the ephemera packs, guys. This is beautiful. Really beautiful. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming, Donna.
Thank you.
You made some gorgeous things. All right, we're going to put this back in here. We are getting ready to make this Spotlight on Nature card that you guys are also going to love. And we got about 5 minutes till everybody joins us because nobody knows nobody knows we're here yet. But when they go back and watch the replay, they'll see Donna's beautiful cards. Okay, so I'm going to sit here. Elizabeth is running around madly. Thank God I have an assistant today. She's been super, super helpful. She's die cutting for me over there. Okay, so we have 5 minutes for before we get going here with these cards. So we have, since it's now after noon, it's 2:30. We have broken out the wine. Sandy added a blackberry to my wine here, so we're doing some kitchen sink Moscato. It's called, and I purchased this. I had never tried this kitchen sink Moscato yet, but I bought it because the label was purple. So we have had all kinds of purple things to eat and things to drink here today. We had some blackberry soda because that came in a purple can, and I bought purple Hershey's Kisses and purple packages of M&Ms. Then we had some lemon squares with blueberries on them. So we've been trying to do a purple theme today, and everybody really got into it. So that was a lot of fun. So cheers, my friends. That's pretty good. I will buy that Moscato again. That is called Kitchen Sink. I don't know what they put in it, but it's very delicious. Okay, 2:27. So we have 3 minutes. I think I'm ready to go here. We need some rhinestones for this card. Oh, you know what I did? I heat embossed the. I heat embossed the sentiment, but I don't want to go all the way over there to heat emboss. So maybe what I will do is change this. No, I'll just change it to a white label instead of a purple sentiment label. That's what we'll do to make it easier on everybody. All right. I got the blends. All right, I think we're ready. Oh, you know what? I heat embossed the whole thing. That's how I. That's how I did the card. So this is all heat embossed as well. I am going to have to do heat embossing. All right, we have a second. We'll just make it happen.
What can be unplugged? Not your phone.
Well, we'll just plug the phone in somewhere. Oh, it's up to 19. Okay, we are back. We are going. Okay. Okay. It's 2:30. We're drinking wine. Thank you guys for coming back and joining me. This is Michelle Solis from This Must Be Inc. I am on, I don't know how many presentations I've done already, but I'm on my 2:30 presentation. And we are creating some cards. Oh, wait, we're sideways here. Hang on. What happened? This is not going right. All right, there we go. That should be right. Okay, now we're right. Okay, so we are drinking some wine. We've got some Moscato, kitchen sink Moscato. If you have seen my glass, there's a blackberry in there. Don't panic.
I did.
We panicked a little. And Sandy handed it to us. You're like, what's in there? Bye, Donna. Thank you for coming. Okay, if you guys go back and catch the replay, you'll see Donna's cards. We made her show us her cards before she was leaving. She made some beautiful cards when she was here today. Okay, so we are going to create now at 2:30 this gorgeous Spotlight on Nature card. Isn't this so pretty? I love this. Oh, let me get there we go. All right, we're making one little modification to this card. We're going to change this label. Oh, no, we don't have to change the label now because we have the heat embosser over here. All right, I panicked there for a second, but we're going to do it. Okay. All right, so we're making this card. So what do we need? We need a card base that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So your typical card base. Then you're going to need 2 cardstock mats that are basic white that are 5 1/4 by 4. So you need 2 of those, one for inside, obviously, one for the front of your card. I've got 3. I don't know why I've got 3. Thank you. And then, hi. Okay, we just had some new people come in. Sandy's going to get you oriented because we're live over here. Okay, so then we're going to do a Highland heather and a large circle and a small circle with basic white. These were cut out with the Spotlight on Nature dies. We used this one with the floral edge here. And I'm not sure which ones these were. I think this might be the largest. Is that the largest one? And then the second largest. Okay. So you'll need that. And then you just need a small sentiment strip, which is right here. That is going to be 3/4 of an inch by 2.5. And you just need a scrap of basic white to stamp on. Okay, so wait, this must be my scrap because that's not the right size. There we go. All right. So we're going to do the stamping first, and then we'll put everything together. Right? Yes. Okay, we're going to do this first. We're going to do heat embossing first. That's what we're going to do first. All right. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. If you've been watching, you'll know things are off the rails. And now we're starting to drink, so anything can happen. Anything can happen. You never know. Okay. So the first thing we want to remember is don't forget your buddy. You always want a buddy. You want to do some powdery buddy stuff on your basic white card. So this is called the embossing buddy. It's got like a powdery stuff inside. And when you put that onto your card, it breaks the static so that your embossing powder just sticks where you want it to stick. We're going to use Versamark ink with our stamp. Did I put my stamp? Yep. Nope, wrong stamp. We need the leaves. That's what we need. So it might fit on here. Let's see. It'll fit on here. We're gonna make it work. Okay. So what we're gonna do is stamp our card. You can see here, we've stamped along the bottom 3 times with the Versamark ink, and then we're going to heat emboss that with white embossing powder. So let me get that ready because we're gonna have to be quick here. Drinking and being quick. Oh boy.
And the music's slow.
And the music slowed down. We liked that fast music because that really kept us on pace. All right, we're going to turn this so that I can stamp once. And then we're going to stamp again in the middle. I can see where I was here. It's hard to see on camera. It probably looks like invisible ink. Oh, Courtney, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Good thing I looked up. Hang on. Solo. There we go. And then we got to get I keep forgetting to make it go like solo so that it's a larger image. There we go. All right, so we get that stamped. We want to put the embossing powder on that quickly before that ink dries. Okay. And then we just shake that off. And you should be able to see where that embossing powder is. There we go. You can see that. And then what we will do is heat that. We don't have to put that away yet because we got to do the sentiment. Sorry. Okay. So then we're going to bring in our heat gun and we're going to, I always start on the back while the gun is warming up. And then as it starts to melt, I go to the front and melt all of that. And this is very hard to see on camera, but this is going to change from a powdery substance into this really cool almost like an enamel looking substance. But you do want to be careful not to overheat or burn yourself. And you don't want to overheat your paper. One, you can burn the paper. And two, if you overheat your image, it just goes back to looking flat. So you don't want to do that either. But you do want to make sure that you get all the areas. Sometimes I will look at it and I realize, oh, wait, there's like a, okay, that looks good. Like there can still be like a flaky area. So you just want to go back and hit that with the heat gun again. Okay, so we're going to do that. Now we're going to set that aside so that I can just quickly do my sentiment, because I also heat embossed my sentiment. So once again, I want to do the buddy. Get my buddy. Okay, and then we want to use thanks. Upside down, Michelle. Doesn't work that way. Okay, and then we do the Versamark. Thanks. And I think it was just teeny tiny, right? Okay, so here. And then again, we'll get some powder on that. What is this song? I don't think I've ever heard this song before. Thank you, ma'am. Here's the little brush. My assistant Elizabeth is going to clean up after me. Clean up on aisle 4. Ow. This is why they recommend. So in the little kit that Stampin' Up! Sells you, they sell you the little buddy, and they also sell the pair of tweezers, which would be smart to use.
Clipboard also works well.
Oh, a clipboard. That's a good idea too. Very smart. All right, so let me just get this Versamark off of my stamp because I don't like to leave it on there too long. All right, now we can move on. Okay, so we've got that all stamped. Now what we are going to do is we're going to blend like an ombre from darker to lighter in this Highland Heather for the front. So we've got our Highland Heather, and we should have our blending brush here. Okay. I might have should have used Gorgeous Grape on this because, we'll see. So I just want to start at the bottom real dark and move up so it's getting lighter as you go up. Oh, did I just make, no, it's all right. We're going to cover that up. I don't know if I have ink on my finger. I don't know. Chipped my nail polish. I'm a mess already. Falling apart. It's only 2:30.
Have some more wine, you'll feel better.
With some more wine, I'll feel better. Or I just won't care anymore, so that'll be okay. Either way.
You're doing great.
Courtney, are you joining us with the wine? You should be drinking with us. We're doing some serious sipping at this Stampin' Sip over here.
Delightful.
It is delightful. It's delightful to be able to sip with people and not be all by myself.
Oh,
Doesn't that sound sad? I know. That's hilarious.
I'll drink along with you.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I really wanted it to match the card base color, But let me tell you what, that's a lot of blending and your arm gets tired. It's hard to make this dark. So I do think if you start with Gorgeous Grape, it actually works better. Should remember that for next time.
Now, would you take Gorgeous Grape all the way up like you're doing, or just
Yeah.
at the bottom?
That's what I would do because Gorgeous Grape, when you're blending it onto paper, it's not as dark as it is when you're stamping with it. But yeah, so you want to bring the color up the page so it kind of looks like a ombre effect. That looks good. What do you think?
Bravo.
Bravo. All right, let's do the bottom a little bit more. I think we should start talking like Bridgerton people.
That would be most excellent.
Oh, I love that show. Okay. Courtney, are you watching Bridgerton? No, she's not drinking. She's under the weather. Oh, you don't feel good. She has a cold. I watched the most recent season all in one day. It was terrible. Now I have to wait again. Oh, I hate waiting. Okay. So what we're going to do with that is we are going to add that to. I used the wrong piece.
You used scrunchie.
I used the scrap. All right, let's not panic. One moment. Let me think.
Could you cut it down to be proportional?
I could. I could mat it on another piece. No, there's not enough room. We're just going to have to do it again? Yeah, why not? We'll do it again. Wait. Well, now here. So give this to somebody. They can use that on a card. Perfect.
You are.
Oh. All right. My assistant was not assisting. That's what happens when the assistant starts drinking too. Ay, ay, ay. All right. We're starting again. We're just going to do that with Versamark once again. We were just talking about what happens when the assistant starts drinking. This is what happens.
This is actually strategic because repetition helps people learn.
Oh, good strategy. Okay.
I'm on it.
You're on it. Good marketing skills there. Okay. Elizabeth works for Hasbro. But you're not in the marketing.
I'm not.
Maybe you should be.
No, I'm good.
You're good. You like what you do.
The house.
You like what you do. You like what you do. All right.
Thank you.
All right. So we'll do that again. I always think that embossing, like, it's a big, long, drawn out thing, but it's really not that hard. It doesn't take that long. This better be the right size now. Yes. Okay. Huh. All right. You have to clean that up again.
It's fine.
All right. Now.
You're lucky I like you.
I'm lucky she likes being the assistant. Plus, I'm using her phone. Oh my goodness, my phone died while I was away in between. I realized that my phone hadn't been charging. So, it's been a crazy thing. So we have all the kinks worked out now, I think. So if I ever do this again next year, we have all the kinks worked out. We know what to do, what not to do. Okay. Hey, should we use Gorgeous Grape this time and see what happens?
Yeah.
Let's try it. Okay. I'm just gonna grab that. Okay, so we're going to try Gorgeous Grape this time and see what that looks like. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're gonna start again. See, this is a much darker color, so we shouldn't have to blend as much.
See, you're also teaching variational techniques. by
Look at
duplicating.
that.
It was
She
meant to be.
is really good at marketing. She's a spin doctor. Uh-oh. Look what I did. Bummer. All
You
right.
can recover.
Oh, you know what? We'll just put the sentiment right there. Why is that happening? It's this brush. I wonder what happened to this brush. Seems like it has like a dead spot in it or something. That's just being really harsh right there in that area. Hi.
I'm Beth.
Hi, Beth. I'm Michelle.
Nice to meet you.
We are live right now making a card.
I'm sorry?
We are live on the internet right now making a card.
Oh, you are?
Yes. Thanks for coming.
Nice to meet you.
Susan? Was that Susan bailed? Thought we were going to get Susan to come out and make a card. She came out one time and made cards with us. And she had a really good time, and I don't know what happened. She decided she doesn't want to come anywhere. Can't get her out of the house. Okay. So this is with the gorgeous grape. I don't know. I might like the Highland Heather better. That's not terrible. That's not bad. Okay. All right. So now we have our card front. So we're going to glue that on. Compare. Really not that much of a difference. It's a little darker, but I think that's just because the brush was crazy. All right, but that's all right. So we're going to glue this on. Maybe, again, with the glue problems. There we go. Oh yeah, those ladies are gonna need card kits. Do we have card kits for them? Okay, so we've got the front of the card done. Then we're gonna put this on there. And I think that once we get we can stick our label right here and just cover up our boo-boo. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so that's what we'll do. So let me go ahead and glue this on. You did?
Yes, I didn't know.
Oh no! Oh my goodness. Just found out that Sandy started her card kit from scratch and cut all her pieces, but I had already had them cut out. She didn't realize. Oh well. Okay, so we are on this piece, we're going to stamp our flower and we're going to stamp that in Memento black ink. All right. So you know what I did? I used my scrap piece, so I need another little piece of white. Okay, so we are going to line up our image. Now, this is not going to fit all on the image. We want it to just fit. We just want this to be centered here. And we're going to stamp. Now, you could certainly stamp this on the paper, and then cut it out with the die. This is just as easy. Okay, so what we're also going to do is stamp the flowers, just these two larger flowers, on a piece of scrap paper, again in black. Okay. Okay, so what we will do then is we're going to color this image. We're going to do, all I have to color on this image, this is going to be separate. So all I have to do is color these leaves and this one little flower. So we're going to do that with Lost Lagoon. This is light Lost Lagoon.
Is it the correct one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I guessed on colors.
It is. Okay, so just the light Lost Lagoon. And because this is such a skinny little flower, I'm going to use the super skinny tip on the Lost Lagoon and just touch it really lightly to stay in these lines. This is a really delicate image that doesn't really have a lot of area to color. And it's super easy to go out of the lines. Yeah, they might need some help over there. You know what? I think I might not have stamped it in black on that card. Might have done it in beige. That's okay. I like it in the black. Okay, and then the flower we're going to do in fresh freesia. So we're doing light fresh freesia first. I'm not usually a big floral fan, but I really like this set. Okay, so I did some dark fresh freesia and then I added a little more light fresh freesia. And then I'm going to color these two images that I stamped on scrap the same way. Do you think they need help? You want to check on them? Oh, good. That would be awesome.
Are you still on mine?
I am, but that's okay. You can talk to me.
Yeah, she was saying she wants to try the technique you did with the, the heat embossing.
Yeah,
Could she try that?
absolutely.
And the brush, how you did the brush.
The blending brushes?
Yeah, blending brushes, yeah.
Yeah, so Elizabeth can help her.
I love this one.
So I'm done with the heat embossing stuff. So take it over there and let Elizabeth help her.
All right, perfect. That's the whole
That. I think Elizabeth's has got the tray and everything.
All right.
Oh no, it's right there.
Should we
Right there.
blend first before we
So what you're gonna do is you're going to stamp first.
Oh,
But let Elizabeth show you.
okay,
Okay.
perfect.
And then here, you need the buddy. Sandy, you need the buddy. You need the buddy.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. So once we finish coloring our flowers, so I did some light freesia, some dark freesia, and then I'm doing a little bit more light freesia to kind of pull that dark freesia up into the flower. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is fussy cut those two little flowers. Okay, since these are the fussy cutting that entire image is rather difficult, actually. I have done it. I'll show you one of the cards that I created with the full image fussy cut. But I do really wish they had done a die for this set because it's such a fragile, delicate image that it's really difficult to die cut the especially the leaves on this image. I mean, fussy cut the leaves on this image. Are you heading out? Did you make all your cards? Awesome. Did you have fun?
I had a good time. Yeah.
Awesome.
Ate too much, but other than that,
Oh, well, that's not a bad thing. All right. Well, I hope you can start joining us more.
I would like to.
All right. I'll let you know what the date is for July.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Thanks for coming, Karen.
Alright.
Say hi to Tim.
Well, Kevin, good to see you. Glad to see you again soon.
Nice to meet you. Do you come all the time too?
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah. So maybe I'll see you.
Okay. So now we've got our two little flowers fussy cut. So we're going to add our image here. Well, this is why we stamp, because we can't draw. We have somebody here that's an artiste. But yep, that's why I love to stamp, because I can't draw. I'm not good at it at all. All right, so we're going to get that on there, and then we're going to pop up these little flowers with dimensionals.
Dinner or something.
Okay. So I'll just get one dimensional on this little one. And then we just want to line that up on top of that image. And then the same thing with this one. And this way it kind of makes those flowers look like it's popping off the curve. Line that one up. There we go. Pretty, huh? Okay, and then we've got our little sentiment that we heat embossed. We're just going to make a little angled edge on that with our paper snips. And then we'll get some dimensionals on there. And put that over our boo-boo that we made right there. I'm not liking it there. Hang on. Oh, the whole thing just came apart. Not liking that. Before it's super stuck, let me get that off. So this Take Your Pick tool comes with this little spatula end that can lift up a dimensional for you. But now I've got glue on my paper. So you can reposition it. I think I want it down a little bit so it's not blending into that Highland Heather piece so much. You can see the tip of it here a little bit better. Okay, and then I'm going to add some bling. Again, on this one, I used the rhinestones. I don't know why. I love the rhinestones. They just look very delicate to me, so I like them. So I'm going to do a large one and a little one up here. And then a large one. Oh, I lost it. Large one here with a little one. I think I'm out of large ones, so we'll just do 2 little ones here. There. Okay, so that's it for this card. So I don't know, I think I'll have to do this or that with this one because I think I originally stamped this in basic beige. Um, or maybe gray, maybe smoky slate. I'm not sure. I might have to go back and look at my notes. But I don't know which one I like better. I think I do like the contrast of the black ink as well. So I'll have to do a this or that on that one when I get to take a picture that's in a little bit better light here. And you guys can tell me which one you like better. Thanks, Courtney. More purple hearts from Courtney. Thank you. Okay, so that's that one. So the other card I made with this stamp set is this one. Again, I used the painted lavender paper. This is the back side of one of the pretty floral pieces. And then I put a strip of the floral piece across with a little punched circle here with the thanks sentiment. And then all I did on this one is I stamped this in black and I didn't color the leaves at all. I just left them black and white. And I just colored the flowers this time with gorgeous grape ink. And I did some green bling on this one. And then the last one, this is the one where I fussy cut everything. So this one, this was a project. So this was the painted lavender paper for the background. This is the purple B-side of one of the floral papers. This is also from the Spotlight on Nature's dies. This is that large one that looks like a paper plate. And what I did was I watercolored this a little bit with pecan pie, glued it down, and then I stamped inside of that with this little hashtag hash mark stamped here that comes with the die set. I stamped that inside, so it gave it a little bit more texture. And then I stamped 2 of the floral images and 2 of the leaf images. And I die cut both of those. No, I didn't die cut them. I'm sorry. I fussy cut both of those, which did take quite some time. They are very fiddly. So these are colored with watercolor pencils. This is Old Olive and Coastal Cabana for the leaves. And then this is, I believe, Gorgeous Grape. Just simply Gorgeous Grape, but I just did it light out the edges and darker on the bottoms of the flowers. And then I just did a little sentiment strip there and some twine. So those are my 3 cards in that set. So if you would like to purchase this set from me, you are going to get those 3 cards for a minimum donation of $15. I would be happy to send you those cards and coordinating envelopes so that you can use them to send to friends and family. So if you love those, send me a little message. Happy to send those to you for you to use. Okay. All right. So that's it. So Elizabeth, we need to do the prize patrol.
Yes.
What did we decide about that? We're going to announce it. That's right. Thank you for reminding me. So what we're going to do is my phone died. My phone is charging at the moment. So I'm using Elizabeth's phone. So I cannot do the prize patrol right this second. But what we're going to do, as soon as I get off of this live, I will have Elizabeth do the spin. And then we will post that winner on my page. So watch for that. But that winner is going to get the adhesive bundle. Unless, of course, there's somebody who can't use the adhesive bundle. And then we have another kit. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Watch my Facebook page for your name. Hopefully you are the winner. Okay. All right, guys. So grab something to eat or something to drink. We've got a few 20 minutes or so before we come back and make another card. Stay crafty. See you in a little bit.